Okay. I'm gonna try running this with my video game music playlist because I don't want to. I don't like and also don't want to risk using the music in game because it doesn't. It sounds kind of like in that gray area. Okay. Recording's all good. Okay, let's give it a go. I'm gonna start here with how to build a PC because that's literally the whole point of me playing this game. Let me actually cut off. Let me cut off this fan for now. Okay, now let me point this fan over here. As long as we don't have any recording issues. Okay. Okay. I already did this a little bit earlier, but the recording and stuff. Alright. First, we need to remove the side panels of the case so we can install the components inside. Okay. Remove the case. To remove the case. Next, we'll install the power supply unit. This provides power to all components. It lives behind the PSU mount, which needs to be removed before the PSU can be installed. Okay, and then that's, you have done some of this. You can't turn this way for some reason, you have to turn this way. It kind of just let me go down, but never mind. Okay. Let's see. I just remove the whole thing at once for some reason. Move the screws. 2, 3, and 4. Now you get the PSU, which, no, that's the hard drive. Fan, motherboard, fan, GPU, and so that, no, CPU cooler, CPU. What else? What the heck? What the heck? Okay, wait a minute. It's okay. Wait, am I tripping? What the heck is it? I also can't. Got a bunch of shit sitting around. Okay, and that's the cooler. Which what the heck? Am I tripping? Okay, I thought this was a fan. Okay. Okay, that's what was going on. I thought this was a fan for some reason. Okay. I literally just did this 10 minutes ago. Okay. Screws back on. Okay, I guess it does. Keep that screw first, and then that screw. Motherboard. And what that looks like. Alright, I hope I actually internalize some of this crap. Okay, then we go, we do these first. I have no idea what these are supposed to be. What's particularly, because okay, the assumption is these screws go behind the motherboard, right? But I can't, it's, okay, I guess I can't really see what they actually look like in comparison to make them different. And why they go on first, and then you put on this. Ooh, I might have those hiccups. I don't know. Like this part, I'm not understanding how this would translate to real life person. I'd have to see a better example. Okay. Now we hook up the cords. That goes through here, I believe, from before into somewhere up here. somewhere up here. It runs up here somehow, and I don't know where it stops. I would guess right there, but how the hell do you get to that? Like, that's one unfortunate thing about this, is so far it's pretty unclear of how exactly, where exactly some things go. Okay. Like, it's giving instructions, but it's not showing you everything. And then this. The cord was back here. The second slot down here. That's cool. And then this third one going to up here in this slot. Why can you not turn both ways, man? All the way down here. Okay. Grab the CPU. That's okay. CPU is this small little card. Install that here. I've actually seen this before, apart before installing the CPU on the motherboard. CPU gets very hot and needs to be cooled by a cooler. First, we apply thermal paste to the CPU to improve the conductivity between it and the cooler. Okay, let me zoom in. Let me, okay, except for that I can zoom in. Can I zoom in anymore? No. Okay. Okay. That's a little dot of paste, it looks like, on there. And what looks like a fan. Okay, oh, you can read about the individual pieces. Cool. Okay, and then it looks like that's installed over top of. Huh? No, it's not directly over top it. LB left stick. I was doing it right. Okay. Hold LB and rotate the left stick. And yeah, do it that direction. You have to. Are they making me manually do this until it dries? Because this is like reasonable pace here. Like, I'm gonna have to like grab the stick to go any faster. This is my thumb moving. Okay. I assume from the information given that I'm doing. Oh my god. Okay, I'm literally progressively getting faster with my thumb. I'm very confused by what you want, game. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Kind of hurting my thumb to do it. What do you want, game? Am I going the wrong way? Perhaps? Somehow, even though the arrow is pointing that way. This is kind of hard to do. This is kind of hurting. What am I supposed to do? And the instruction literally says press hold to connect cables, for fuck's sake. Are you serious? And then I press A, and then it goes on top of it. What was the rotation part for? What was that? Jesus Christ. What was the rotation part for? Why do they even have that? I'm assuming that's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, okay. Okay, GPU, whatever. Okay, let's see if I can remember correctly. Let's see if I can remember correctly the order of things that have happened, right? Uh, this first, what was it? The PCU went in first to this low panel, right? Then the motherboard, and then connecting 3 cables from the motherboard to other parts of the thing, and then putting the processor on, and then putting a fan atop the processor, and now we're connecting. And then we connected the fan to its own power. Ah, okay. I have no idea what's happening here. Okay. Okay, you can move one of these slots to hold your graphics card. There's a bunch of other slots. Okay. Well, you can't see it normally. The shield's down. Okay, and then that goes, I'm assuming, between these. Okay. Okay. Last major problem is the hard drive. And this is a fan too. So, okay. And then with these slots, you can put in hard drives. And then connect that to one of those. Connect that to the motherboard. There's a lot of slots. All the components of the PC give out heat. Case hands will help to keep the temperature down by moving the hot air out of the case. Speaking of, let's look at my... Okay, my PC's good. Well, my laptop is doing fine right now, so that's cool. Okay. And then point to this little thing at all. And is this screwing up from the other side? Huh. I just want to say for the record that I could not hear the music that's playing in the background. Okay, connect the fan to the motherboard. Now we need to replace all the covers. Okay, and then put the covers back on. Okay, one more time. Power supply, motherboard cable 1, motherboard cable 2, motherboard cable 3. Processor cooling, RAM, hard drive, fan, and casing. Let me, you know what? Okay, let's write that down. Remember that those. Here's a piece that needs to be remembered. I mean, I'm sure if I look this up, it would literally be the exact same. But like, yeah, let me take a second to write. But I'll do this first. And then make sure everything. Yeah. Okay, yeah, seriously. The rotation needs to be a little bit better. Where the hell? Okay, there's USB slots over here. Jesus Christ. Come on, camera. Okay. Shit. I can't even particularly see what, okay, and then keyboard to also one of the USBs up here. And now the power button. Come on, camera. Okay. And that's your basics. Okay. Okay, let's see. One more time, let's see, from memory. Open cases. Install power supply. Install motherboard. Connect motherboard. See, that was the thing, is it didn't clearly show where some of those cords went. Connect motherboard to something. I think one of them went to the power supply, but not like, well, it's two of them. Okay. Power supply, motherboard, processor cooling, RAM, hard drive, case cooling, casing. I hope that's right. Whatever. I'll be playing this game more, so let's figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right. We'll be coming back to this in a little bit. Hopefully you guys will be learning along with me as I go through this. Guys and gals, have a good one. And bays.